We need to hit something. Oh my god, did I make the wrong choice right now? But I think it's still... Like, we don't have a choice, guys. Oh my god. I could give everything flying and he would block less. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here and welcome to the shortest intro ever on this channel because we are playing soldiers. You attack with the creatures. Alright, that's the deck. And with that being said, you will see the stats. And we are playing soldiers because this is this one time of the month when we actually want to hit Mythic as soon as possible without wasting our precious free time on grinding. And this is the most efficient deck to do it. You get it done, you get to Mythic and you can enjoy Magic again. At least that's the experience for me. So yeah, you will see the stats in a moment, so you will really like the results and the win rate, I guarantee you. And yeah, I think in the games you will see all the other stuff, how to play the deck, and you will include all the misplays that I did because I'm a silly person. And I definitely did really big blunders that cost me the game, so the win rate you will see is actually lower than it should be because I messed up a few games and you will see them. So you can learn from this and you can actually win thanks to the mistakes I made. There's something good about it at least. So don't forget to subscribe and let's go into the stats. Oh, what's that? That's a 69% win rate. I don't know how it got here, but it's kinda nice. Alright, let's go into real stats. Alright, and those are the actual stats for the deck. I really wanted to hit Mythic, guys. I guarantee you can hit Mythic with this deck and it's really easy, but you need time, you need a lot of hours to just grind enough games, even if you have one high win rate. So sorry for that, I really wanted to hit Mythic and show you this, but I simply don't have time. I need to record the video and need to get it done, you know, on YouTube today. So this is the latest results. We are at 64% win rate in the end. It's 61 games. And by the way, for all you guys that enjoy stats, look at this. This is my today's games. I really were on the bad draw most of the times and my opponent is really on the great draw. So you will see this is 40% win rate deck today in 10 games. So whenever you see those win rates, like consider and look at this. 61 games suddenly. 65% win rate, and it was 70, it was 80 before. So like stats don't matter unless you played 100 games. But I think the final result is around the win rate that we actually should be getting, around 63%. And the most important part for the matchups. This is my top decking skills basically. Honestly, those games, I remember them. They were so unfortunate, nearly all of them. My opponent is getting great draws, great opening, he's nearly always on the play, and perfect top deck lightning strike to end the game when I'm on 4 or at 3. So I really don't think this is representative. We should have around 47% win rate in this matchup. However, I feel really good that against Azorius, which is basically soldier mirror, we are winning 80% of the mirror matchups, which I think really speaks for a lot. 80% against mono black. 60% against mono white, which is really hard matchup for us. Rakdos 80%. We won all of the games against mono blue. Oh, sorry, this one. So if you hate mono blue and want to kill them every single time, play soldiers, 100% result. Yeah, those are the stats, and I think it's pretty interesting overall. Oh, and one thing to add, for anyone that thinks, complaining on the play, on the draw, it's silly, it doesn't matter. 61 games, look at the difference. On the play we are winning 80% of the games. If you are on the play with Thalia, you probably already won. However, on the draw we are actually below 50% win rate. That's insane difference. It's the same in every aggro deck I was playing. Always being on the play is substantially bigger win rate, like 20-30%. So here we are. We see exactly the difference by being on the play or on the draw. 30% different win rate. I would say that's a big deal quite. We will hit Mythic, I will try to make it work so you guys see it somehow, I don't know, maybe in the thumbnail, maybe I show it in next video, I don't know, I will think something so you see it was done. And yeah, let's go into the games. I hope you will like that. So this is a great card if we draw 2 lands. If we don't, we actually lose super hard. We should mulligan. You know what, it's actually okay-ish. We go like this, we have correct mana, we have kinda good opening for 2 turns, and we'll see just if we can carve out perfectly. Alright, always attack first, no priority. So you know what? Generally make disappear is the best answer to this, so you want to make sure they cannot make disappear it. Yeah, and it's much harder to remove this card when it's on the board than when it is cast, so you don't want to wait until the end step, and sweepers are not coming for the next 2 cards anyway. Or 2 turns anyway. Whatever I said. Alright, it's still Skystrike Officer. And this is the attack. You want to attack with the token, because if you draw a Siege Veteran, you get a free value. This tells me he might have the populate already, because this, like, he actually traded it for 1 life? It's as bad as it gets, to be honest, alright? And with Skystrike Officer we can build the big board, we can kill the Goblin with Cathar. I kinda like our position. Not sure what the sweeper state is, that was a weird play. Sacrificing his 1 cool creature just for 1 damage? Weird. Next turn is the populate turn, but playing Fable means that he kinda fights for the board, so maybe he doesn't have anything. He also doesn't have 2 blue mana. If he cannot answer Myrel, we win. But we don't need to take this risk, we can just remove the token, see if he has a sweeper, and we can start building the board with Officer. So this is... yeah. Let's go like this. He has shown that he likes this kind of trades. We get the token, so we still get the card. Yeah, see? The fact that he's blocking... man, it really feels like nobody would play like this unless he has a sweeper and he doesn't care about his board, right? He knows that what will happen, but what is this deck? What is the reanimation effect? Is he really playing Invoke Justice? So he had the sweeper, but yeah, such a weird play overall. So let's get the card. This is kinda what we expected. By the way, that was the perfect protection against what he had. And now we probably go with the real deal, right? Yeah, I think this is the real deal. He stepped out, he cannot counter it, and now there is a true test, because Brotherhood's End doesn't hit what we have right now. He cannot cast the Portal. Let's see if he has the real answer right now. It also kills Kiki Jiki, but it won't matter. If he has it, it's still a good trade. But I think we did all we can. Yeah, I think we did all we can, so that's kind of fine. Alright, when we hit Siege Veteran and he starts to fight for the board, we are kind of fine. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Especially if we can stack those. I really want to attack, so it will be 4-5. He can kill it at the pretty big cost. My question is, can we afford to not attack with Myrel, because his late game is better than ours. We get what, 3 soldiers, and we kill his board, kinda? I don't like it, but I think we don't have a choice here. We need to keep pushing. And the fact that yeah, okay, perfect. It means possibly he has another kind of sweeper effect, but he also has board. Problem is the Goblin. He will get 1 extra turn advantage. Faithful Man. It seems like reanimation deck, but what is here is reanimation? Is he really playing 3-color deck with Invoke? There's also this 5 mana that resurrects artifacts. It's probably this one. I don't see Multiverse, so he probably went... yeah, I think that's the card. So it reanimates an artifact, possibly enchantment, no, artifact, and creates a Power Stone, and it's 2 white, 3 colorless. And I think this is his deck idea. This is very likely this one card. So next turn it might be Portal to Phyrexia. However, we will show him that, like, he left the mana, he forgot the Myrel doesn't work like this. And I mean, he doesn't have black. It means this is really hard for him to remove. Alright, so we can go definitely like this. Like this. Do we go with the Siege Veteran? Not really. I actually really enjoy those. We want to make sure, like, next turn he dies anyway. He cannot kill the Myrel, that actually matters. And if he sweeps, we get like 8 or 10 tokens, something crazy like this, and we should finish the job. Especially with Veteran will die, we will have 5 mana, we will use the ability, and all the new tokens will be 2/2 as well. So that's pretty crazy play. And his best play is probably for Portal to Phyrex, and believe me, sacrificing 3 creatures is not the big deal for us. He needs Brotherhood, and honestly, he needs Burn Down the House. But then Myrel still survives, we get infinite token, and this attacks. Like, I think we locked him out of options. He might play his 8-drop, we don't care, he just doesn't do anything with it, right? We have so much power on the board. If he kills the Veteran, we still can use the counters, right? I mean, sure, bro. Like, we could do it, but why? Why worsen our board situation? Alright? So this actually kills a lot. So this was exactly our idea. And look at what happens if he has the perfect card for the situation. Huh? Huh? Kinda cool, right? Well, there's the same board. Let's play the card. That was the idea, because there's a very high chance that after all of this cycling, scrying, whatever, he has some kind of removal. That's why we pumped Myrel to Oblivion. He needs to play the Scraper to kill Myrel, but if he plays Scraper, he doesn't play anything else, which means he dies to the rest. That's the card. Oh, that's... so it hits Enchantment. Or Planewalker. Alright. So that is a gamble. He actually gambled that he will draw a card, and of course he did. Easy. Just from the top of the deck. The perfect card that answers his only situation. Which is a big deal. We need to draw a soldier. Probably well, you cannot beat top decks. That's the truth. Oh, did we just beat the top deck? Oh, I beat the top deck. I forgot Myrel actually attacks and not only has the activated and passive, whatever, the abilities. Like, we did it. We messed up on the last parts, but we definitely did nice against the sweeper action. Alright, opponent goes first. Thalia, okay, I kinda like double Thalia. If we're against non-creature deck, it will hurt. It will definitely hurt. Let's play with this one. This doesn't show what our deck is. This definitely does. If you see this, you know exactly the deck you're playing. He probably already knows what we are playing most likely, but he doesn't have confirmation. And triple Thalia is actually good, because our opponent will make sure Thalia does not come into play, or will die. And counterspell is always better. If you can counter her, you can pay 1 less mana to answer the threat. Alright? The follow-up Trespasser. Huh. Interesting one. I think we're okay with it. Like, I'm never happy to see it. But I think we can beat the Trespasser. Maybe. But that's such a scary drop. You monster. Exile or make disappear. Oh, he doesn't want to. What a smarty cookie. Well, he's a Dimir player, so that's a given, right? Yeah, he's doing a really good job. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. But we can make it work, I think. We decline. Alright, big turn. We cannot kill Kaito. It's Siege Veteran or the Myrel. Myrel dies to removal, very juicy. And so will the Veteran, but it will pump against the Trespasser, right? So then he cannot attack and he cannot draw cards with Kaito. I think this is a bit better. I know. But I still think this is the correct choice. Very often, like, Myrel is your late game bomb. You don't want it to remove. Let's see all the removal that was used this game. 0. And this is Dimir, which is basically a hard removal control deck, right? Because you don't have sweepers, so you have to pack your full deck with this. And it seems that it's kinda working so far. So I expect go for the throat. Alright, you smartass. 2 loyalty. Perfect. Oh, I'm also smart, I'm a Dimir player. I know, I'm the last person to make fun of them. It's fine. And we tricked him, haha. We could also play Thalia into Harbin, but I think this is our best bet. 1 removal, there is high chance he has something else. But, even if he has it, like, we need to count on him whiffing. Thalia won't change it. Like, super long-term play would be to play Thalia and hope it's enough. But you know what? I think we're kinda okay here. Alright, we definitely play this. Alright, let's think. I think we have real potential to do the damage here. So he cannot play any spells, activate any abilities. So the turn is ours. We can buff with the land if we want, but this is all our mana, and Valiant Veteran is the same effect, just cheaper. So we definitely go like this. This is the play. Do we play everything? Dimir doesn't have Sweeper, unless they play Path of Peril, and then we are kinda wrecked. But we'll get the tokens. Alright. I don't think we show this. I honestly don't think we... Okay, I've got the plan right now. This will be the Myrel. We will attack. I really want to get rid of Kaita. It's so annoying. Alright. And I think the rest is blocks. There's only one way he can trade with Myrel, but we got the 5 dudes. And even the Shrouded traded for this. We get the token. And this will be our next turn gotcha move. If you play it now, it will die. It would... Oh, so that happens when he doesn't have enough removal, right? Guys, we know how to play against Dimir. I know exactly what the weaknesses of this kind of deck is. Alright, we are going first. And yeah, we are definitely playing Azorius right now. Trust me on this. We are really playing Azorius. So the hand is pretty good. We need a land. If we can hit a land, I would really like Thalia. So this is a bit unfortunate that we have Harbin and we cannot cast it. But probably I would still go for the reinforcement. That's a cut down. So he's thinking whether I will play something better. So right now we will cheat him out of the mana for this turn. We need to... So we cannot play Siege Veteran unless he hits the cut down or taps out possibly. Alright, I mean that's okay. I need the blue... I need island. Thank you, game. I'm a good player. What can I say? That was so lame. We really needed it. We wouldn't be able to play the game if not this draw. You know, great player. Just simply great player. And why did we put counter here? Because it disables his cut down, which he has in the hand, and now he either kills something that doesn't matter, or he cannot use the thing. If he attacks with double block, that's for sure. Right, so I mean, I don't fear a sweeper, so with this play we do not lose anything. Like, we are actually getting free value, just for nothing. Just for not being a token, by being a card. See, he lost a creature and we didn't. And now we can actually go with Brutal Cathar and probably lock him out of the game. We can also, the alternate play is to play a Skystrike Officer and attack with the Veteran, but then he attacks, we lose the this is best. We Shrouded, you might say, Sloth, but you die to Shrouded, and I might say, well, maybe. I hope I will make it work. I like dealing damage to the face, you know? I think we can play the Frontliner and Harbin and just kill him if he plays Shrouded. Yeah, see? Told you. Easy. Flesh Gorger. Nearly the same. There's the cut down. Oh, this cut down is such a big deal. If we play Harbin, it dies to cut down, because this is one of the ways you can be a better player. Just realize what the priority is, what are the cards they play that give this priority, and then it's basically revealed cut down. And this changed our whole gameplay, because normally I would play the Harbin, and then he would kill it, and I would look silly because he starts to lifelink. That's not what we want to do. So I think it's just another Siege Veteran, because it makes his play so much worse. Alright, so I put the counter... Okay, where are the counters? I cannot block, I need to raise him. I don't have the Soldier, so we cannot pump anything. I need counter here, because then I can attack with this. And oh, so this will die to the cut down, so we do not play. That's weird he allowed us to put the counters though. I cannot believe he doesn't have it. I really cannot, so this will be the counter. Because this means he cannot block unless he wants to trade. That's a weird play, and honestly I think a mistake, because if he has a cut down, he should do it now, before the counters trigger. So either he missed it, he doesn't have it, and I'm misreading the situation fully, or I don't know. I'm bamboozled. I really am. I think he might have expected that we put the counter on the Siege Veteran and it would be haha play. But the problem is that you get the same result without the risk if you do it before the combat phase. I think you need to make a stop, so maybe he just didn't put a manual stop, maybe that's the reason. Or maybe that's an Undying Malice and I misread the full game. Well, I mean, I see some issues. By the way, it means that we would win with the Harbin. So I misread the situation. And very possibly I will lose the game for it. Yep, that was the big turn. Well, lifelink. We need to take this hit. We definitely do not win if we do not contest it. He gets the card, he pays the life. We can activate the Harbin this turn. But it's not strong enough, right? How much damage do we deal? We play this, we attack. It's 5 soldiers. So it will be, let's count. We have 2 counters, so let's say it will be 3-3, 4, and 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Oh my god, we missed 1 damage. We can hit him for freaking 17. And that's not enough. Alright. There's only one choice then. We will do what we do, but if he has removal, we are absolutely dead. And we cannot do anything about it. Yeah. With lifelinker, we cannot beat this. We need to take the hit from the ward, and if he has removal, like, if he removes it on his turn, it's actually not the worst, because it doesn't have haste and we can go above it. It got killed. Alright guys, this can be blocked. We need to deal a lot of damage this turn. So I want to go above and chump block with one of the creatures. To be honest, if I was super smart, I think you can figure out if, like, you don't need to leave 2 tokens to defend, because if he had removal, he would kill the Brutal Cathar, right? So I guess you can just take the risk, because either he has it or not, and in both ways it's just, you know, not the target for any removal, I guess. But I'm not sure if I can do all this thinking. He definitely has something, right? So he's thinking for about the attackers. We are at 4. I'm still doing the safe way. It's probably not 100% efficient, but you know, it's fine. It's easier for my brain and faster to calculate than just thinking for 1 minute. Because it could be super boring to watch. Alright. 8 damage. This is super important because it opens lethal on the next turn. The less HP he has, the more likely Harbin just gets the job done. Or maybe even without the Harbin. So it might be Undying Malice again? Is that what he's playing and he was thinking whether it's worth the champ block? It possibly is this. Because otherwise, like, he would remove stuff by now. It has to be the Undying Malice, right? Yeah, because he would get the counter. It's weird. What is his plan then? Even if he gets back the worm, it's not good enough, because we can go above it and just keep... Oh, but we don't... No. Frontliner is the big deal. Let's see the thing. This was our 5th soldier, which would give everything flying. Okay. I think we got this. And the last card is Undying Malice that he had before, right? The rest of the cards were not instants. So whatever he drew, he had the instant last turn, and this is an instant, and it's also for Wama. So I'm pretty sure we won, unless it's a cut down. But I think this theory has been disproven many times right now. Oh, and we need to block. Oh no, I need to block. He should attack. This was a force block. Bruh. Show me what you got. I think he explodes. I think this is Undying Malice. He will analyze all the options, know what's coming, and decide. Obviously, if we are playing Harbin, we will attack, so yeah, I think the game is over and we win. Because Undying Malice cannot hit anything because there will be no blockers. Let's put the counters on, you know, the famous whatever. I will split them. There's no real choice here. If he hits Harbin, we die. Veterans are pretty nice though. At 11 he can make any blocks as long as they don't have flying. Smork. That's a Harbin attack. The Hail Mary. If there's anything he can do to interrupt any piece of our plan, we are absolutely falling behind. But he let the trigger go on the stack, so even if he kills a soldier, rest will get the buff. And that's probably enough, even if that's a siege veteran. It's what, 8 damage? 10. A plus 4. 14. So even if he kills the best creature right now, it's already too late. So yeah, I think he's just roping right now. Yeah, you would prefer the cut down, right? But to be honest, like, I'm not sure if that was a mistake to play around cut down. That was really good tell, and nearly no decks played Undying Malice. I actually played this, and it's pretty nice card, but nearly no decks play it. So it's much rather reasonable to play around cut down. And most of the players won't remove your 1 or 2 drop. They will wait until something juicy like Siege Veteran or maybe Skystrike Officer. They all die to cut down. Yep, you pressed the button. I am so proud. Yeah, he's roping. He's salty because he lost. Alright, so let's cut the video. Surprise, surprise, we got roped. Always a great sign if one of the Oh, he's skipping the phases slower, so there's extra time. He's sitting here just trying to rope hard. Oh, you are going to Hall of Shame, my friend, and you are still dead. Like, did this roping thing help your -8? I don't think so. Alright, we're going first. I think it's okay hand. We really like the 1-drop, and we might not hit the 3 mana. But we should draw something. It is either a creature or a land, so I think it should be fine. Alright, I think I've played against this kind of deck. They're a creature deck. They're basically an aggro deck, just with veterans for some reason. Alright, so it means that you get more by Resolute Reinforcements. They might play Thalia themselves, I remember. Voice of the Blessed. Wow. Alright, let's hope. I should click the phases faster. Alright. Will he get baited? No. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I didn't count on it, but it would be a nice addition, you know. Alright, Brutal Cathar. So this gets indestructible, so it means even at 55 counters, you can still Brutal Cathar it for free. Pretty cool. I think. Oh, that's. Why cannot I play? Oh, I have no legendary. Oh my god, I got punished by this land. For the first time in my life. Oh no. Oh no. Do they run removal? They definitely lay down arms, right? So we need to give them good turn. You know what? It's Thalia. She's a legendary. Maybe she will help. So we will get hit to the face, but I hope he will use his removal on something that is not a Brutal Cathar. If we hit a land, we also get Myrel, so this gives us much more options. Also during our turn. So right now he's using everything just to pump the Voice of the Blessed because he thinks, oh, that's my winning card. The only problem is, will he kill us next turn? That's the thing I'm considering right now. I do not want to go super low because I cannot play the flyer. It might be the Brutal Cathar turn, honestly. Man, the lack of blue mana really smart us. I would prefer the Skystrike Officer instead of Thalia so much more. So if we play Myrel, he hits us for 8, probably like 10 or 12. So it means that in 2 turns we die to Giada. If he doesn't have any other flyers, it might be enough. I will do the thing. I don't think we can wait longer than we did. he can double block it, so he will definitely not waste his Giada on Thalia. So I think we can safely attack, and like the blocks are not great, so I don't think like it's not good trade for him. 2 cards for 1, so he won't attack. Yep, and there's a flying army. Giada's also like we need to use Brutal Cathar to like full extend this game because we are in some serious trouble right now. Okay, that's not an angel. On the ground we are kinda okay. He doesn't get anything out of live game. So we have potential. Yeah, this is absolutely the best play right now. It sucks we cannot flip the Brutal Cathar, but it's fine. Let's analyze his attack. So we block with Sky. Yeah, we want to keep drawing cards. We are in full defense mode because he's nearly out of gas, and we have Brutal Cathar, so we can remove stuff in some time. If we get 1 turn of leniency, it should be enough. And Skystrike Officer is big enough to prevent all this damage, at least now. It all depends what the next play. Right now he's losing hardcore on the board, but he has the priority. Oh no. Oh no. But it's just 1, right? He has 1 ping. And this is not a correct decision, I think, because I can. Oh no, I missed the card. I deserve an oopsie. I deserve an oopsie. I just gave up a free card because, yeah, I should just tap the tokens and discard. That's a big mistake. I'm literally 1 card behind of what I should be because I'm a dummy. Alright, that's a training. We have to kill it this turn. Not sure how, but we will. No Eganjo, that's important. Man, this is actually a pretty cheap block. Yeah, we use the token in case we hit the Siege Veteran. This gives you another card, basically. So I think this is the choice, right? We kill it for free. He has no mana. Yeah, I expected some combat trick maybe, but it can't be this. Let's go like this. Man, my card. I'm such a bad player. Oh man. Okay, let's play Soldiers. This can be an instant, don't forget, the Graveyard play. And this is probably something we'll play this turn, right? Myrel is also pretty amazing. We need to kill Archangel. Yeah, we can take 8 damage, but no more. Alright, so we flip the Brutal Cathar in order to get rid of Archangel. This is his only removal in the game, probably. Maybe lay down arms. He plays enough planes probably to make it work. Kaila's command on a creature, double strike. Well, in this particular situation, definitely pretty helpful. It doesn't give trample. Yeah, smart. This means that all of our blocks are bad right now. So we can go to 3/4 Officer. I think, do we die? Oh, that's an interesting block. Alright, so let's make the thing, that's for sure. So our stuff will be a bit better. Cathar is not a soldier, that's why I didn't get the counter. So I think we have to go like this, right? Otherwise we die. So we tried here. There's no Giada, that's something. And we can flip the Brutal Cathar to kill the other thing. And we are at 4. And let's draw a card. Man, Cathar not being a soldier is such a big deal. Oh, and we lack 1 mana to play this. Alright. We need to get rid of the flyers and go really hard. He's at 37 HP. Like, this inspiring Overseer might actually kill us. So definitely Archangel. The best card to remove. We have a moment. But we don't have flying. Alright, guys. Alright. I mean, he's out of cards. And our Brutal Cathar is doing like God's work this game. Are you actually serious? This is the best draw of his deck except Archangel. This is the only card that gives him flyer to kill us next turn and also extra card to replace itself. So he basically got a free card that wins him the game. just on top of Adarkar. Let's see what he drew. Oh man, this overseer. Like if he had hit a land or a creature or other creature, like anything without flying and cardle, that would be absolutely amazing. Yep, that's the 3 damage we can handle. I think we are losing to this unless we draw Brutal Cathar. Or he plays another card. If he plays another card, that's good enough. And he won't, because he's using his perfect top deck to full extent. Let's see if we can match his top deck with another Brutal Cathar. Not at 42 HP, right? So we can flip Cathar easily, remove his flyer, but his top deck is still here. And this top deck is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe he actually drew it this turn. I guess we need to play Harbin just to kill this, right? Alright. We need to make sure that we get the most of this turn. We cannot attack with Brutal Cathar because then he trades, right? Thalia is okay. No, this can turn into flyer. Man, we need to trade our best card. That's 2 cards, we remove 1 and we block the other one. Let's see if he can make another top deck. We have enough blockers on the ground, right? So maybe we go like this. Oh, this is not a soldier, right? 5 or more creatures you can... So creatures gain, but there needs to be 5 soldiers. So if we go like this, it's for 5 soldiers, then the Brutal Cathar can attack. We have 3 blockers. That's not enough. That's not enough. Oh, it sucks. We need more soldiers. Alright, so what is the play then? I don't think we attack then. I think we cannot. Alright, let's see if he can do it again. This one card that he got extra is so painful. Like, he was absolutely out of gas. Yep, and here goes our best card. So unless he gets another top deck, we are fine and we are winning. That's another top deck. But fortunately he didn't play a card because it's channel. So we will be able to hit a 4th creature with Brutal Cathar. Oh my freaking god. So we play everything right now. We need to double spell, so we cannot risk activating the thing. So what we do is attack with everything, because Myrel will make enough soldiers to make it count. Yep. And with the first strike we are fine. Don't forget we can use Plaza, but it won't be probably a best play. Let's see if he knows about the first strike. Nah. Right now he doesn't realize what first strike is. So let's you know, teach him how the cards work in Magic. First strike, cool. Enjoy your 1 damage to my creature. He wants this flyer possibly, but it has no haste, right? And now we play Thalia. But Sloth, why are we playing Thalia? You'll kill your own. Because then we flip and there's no flyer on the battlefield and he cannot kill us. Let's see if that's Archangel of Wrath, which directly wins him the game, or anything else in the whole deck that doesn't win him the game. Alright. Alright. So he wants to get it to flying. By the way, this also wins the game. Alright. This is definitely the first play. We need to hit something. Oh my god, did I make the wrong choice right now? I was so excited about I literally was so excited. When I clicked it, I saw the other card. This is worse, but I think it's still... Like, we don't have a choice, guys. Oh my god. I could give everything flying and he would block less. I would also have a flying blocker. I think I messed up because I got so excited with this draw. But let's see. Tokens alone kinda kill him, right? It's what? 6? No, it's just 16 damage. Like, we are not doing it at all, I think. Alright. 5, 7, 10, 13 damage. 17. 33 damage. He can block 2. Yeah, and he can block 2 creatures. I lost this game, guys. I suck so much. I cannot believe. This was such an epic game. We made such nice plays with Brutal Cathar. And I messed up in the end. Yep. To be fair, if I wasn't recording, I would probably count the damage, but yeah, trying to make it entertaining, and that's the price. That was a good game. He played well, but you can see like how much you can get done with Brutal Cathar, right? If you play it right and you actually choose the right card at the end, we would win this, I think. Yeah, the same damage, but there would be more flying creatures, so we would go with extra creatures on face and we would kill him. I messed up so much. Alright, we're going first. Pretty okay opening. We don't have a lot of white mana, but the Frontliner is actually pretty nice with the colorless mana because it enables us to play double draw. Alright, so okay, I think I know where we are going with this game right now. We decline, of course. I mean, we need a little bit more. I want to activate the Harbin, but it won't be one turn Lethal probably. I think we might keep... this is not a good trade for us. So maybe I shouldn't have done it. I don't know. We are down to 3 cards. We are basically down to 1 playable creature. And Siege Veteran is probably the best draw of our goddamn deck, so I'm kinda happy with it. We want to buff the Frontliner because the Frontliner is the weaker creature. Recruitment Officer is such a powerhouse, they might prioritize it over like 2 drops even. Okay, that's some Denic action. Okay, so this will definitely be a Skystrike Officer. My question is, do we attack? And the answer is, usually. We do, but I want the card though, man. I am a greed lord. I want my extra card, and we definitely can use extra cards right now. So I need to untap soldiers, so that's why I went with this attack. I could pump this one and attack with both, but then I trade. All right, that's kind of fine, you know. That's kind of fine because we are a bit ahead. But man, Siege Veteran was the biggest draw of this whole game. Thalia is not the best, to be honest, but she's still a soldier, you know? A trooper. I really want to use it when I can haste it, basically, because they have Brutal Cathars in the hand. We can just activate the Recruitment Officer, right? Attack with the Skystrike. Yeah, I kinda like this play. I think it's pretty darn good. Alright, we attack with this one, so we still have 4 soldiers. 3. Oh, I have to do it like this. Oh my god. Oh, I will play Thalia. That's fine. Okay. Like, he knows he's probably out of the game. He didn't want to play it out because well, we started the game, so that's where our advantage came through. Like, going first. Alright, we're going first with 1, 2, 3. That's basically why you play this deck. I wish this was Thalia. It would be so much better. But it's fine. Yeah, it would be so much better. Smark. This really dies very easy to everything. And you know what? So what is the next play on their deck? Chick or Swift Blade into Burn Spell. So we might as well play this one. No reason to lose a better creature if you can lose a crappy one. Like, this dies exactly to the same stuff that Harbin dies. And alright, so if they burn my face... Huh. So this, if he plays with fire, this is absolute. He traded like this before without having a backup. So if he had play with fire, he would just kill it, right? Alright, let's risk it. Alright, he had it. I thought he was bluffing, but he wasn't. Generally in those leagues people don't bluff and they usually do this attack only when they are guaranteed to make it work. But one of the reasons I have still made this play is that I want Skystrike Officer and I don't want it to die. So I think it is Brutal Cathar. It's not the best, but it forces another removal, which means that our big drops might not die. And Brutal Cathar is okay, but it will die against this deck always, so you know. But man, he's actually really lucky on the removals. Look at how he cares. He didn't miss a single mana this whole game. I guess we didn't as well, but you know, he had multiple plays for the same cost, so it's kinda hard. But we're at 16. He has 2 cards in the hand. Only 2 cards. So I think we go like this and reinforcements, then we play the Skystrike Officer and we can start doing cards, which is really, really sweet, and hopefully he stops having burn spells all the time. I mean, yeah, that's a bad card. I'm glad you are playing this one, but he still has a huge advantage, so let's see if his suboptimal build is enough for us to win the game. Alright, he's tapped out, so we might play it as well. Alright, no blocks. We take the damage with dignity, or at least a little bit of it. And let's go with the Skystrike Officer. Last card in the hand. We are... oh, no. We want to draw cards. So even if he removes the Sky... Let's see if he's such a god that he has Lightning Strike in the hand. Like after all of this. After double play with Fire, Lightning Strike, all in top 14 cards. He should not have another one for a long, long time. Alright, prowess. You know, red. Color of infinite Cardo for cheap mana. Makes perfect sense. Thank you, Wizards, for this. Alright. But you can also play blue and add 2 mana for this same effect. Alright, that was overstatement, but you get the idea. I'm salty about red having Cardo. Alright, so he's... yeah, like no reason not to do it. You get the free attack and you set up the next turn fully. So, of course, that's not great. We do not trade with the buffed version of the creatures. We want to wait until they someday whiff. I believe it is possible they whiff someday. So far, that's not the case. But, you know, it is possible. So we attack with this one. We make our board a little bit bigger. And this means that we can pay another one. This land is absolute bad draw. But, you know, what can you do? So one of the officers will die. We have to tap out quite a lot of stuff. We take damage from one of the creatures. Not sure what the rest of the turn will be. Probably the infantry or the adversary, right? They will lose one of the cards. So it will be probably infantry into lightning strike on this one and full attack smork. Yep. Oh, but we actually don't need to tap anything. So this will be 3 toughness, so we can trade 3 of our soldiers. I think it's worth it, you know? I think... oh, I messed up. No, not really. Okay, never mind. It wasn't the best choice, but it was okay-ish. So we trade 3 for 1. One of the reasons is that we get extra creature. Thanks to the card draw. Unless we whiff and we hit another land, but then we won't win anyway. Alright, that's a draw that matters. This is draw that does not matter at all. Not happy about those ones, I'm not gonna lie. So we kinda need to survive one turn, right? Alright. I think we... no, sorry. We go to combat, we attack this one. Don't forget, when Myrel attacks, this extra soldier will make an extra soldier. And we want to chump block, so the only thing that we are actually losing by this play is 2 toughness to the trampler. And this will be 2 extra damage to our face. But I think we can, unless he activates the foundry, it means that we have another chump blocker. So lightning strike will kill us if we don't block, right? Full swing! The mono-red way. Alright, the blockers. This is super important. We go like this. We probably go like this. Do we go like this? So he will lightning strike. He definitely top decks something. Mono red is characterized by top decking all the right answer. So you will think, oh, he had already 2 lightning strike and 2 play with fire with top 20 cards. He should have the next one and in 13 turns. No, he has it right now in the hand because that's the rule. So he will hit our Myrel. So they both trade. We lose here, we lose here. That's not great. If we don't block, he hits our face and we die. That seems worse idea. Alright, he doesn't lose the infantry then even. I think this is the block he expects. If we go like this, so if he hits our face, it's 5 damage in total. And we do not lose Myrel. I kinda like this one more. But then we don't kill this as well. Oh man. Maybe we should block the foundry, but even though, like... Alright, I got the same results, right? We get the same results. Actually, yeah, exactly the same. Well, told you this is the third Lightning Strike top 20 cards. This is exactly how they always have in the top deck action, and this is our top deck. How many lands did we draw? 3, 7, 8 lands in 17 cards, so we are running effectively 30 lands in our aggro deck. That's how we play compared to our opponent god top decks. And you cannot beat Magic. You can beat the deck, but not the shuffler.